Welcome everyone, I think I'm live. Let's play some Ocarina of Time. So, I have played this game so much. Dozens and dozens and dozens of times. And I've never done a 3-heart challenge of it, so the time has come. The time has come at last. I am, of course, Ganon11. And this is not Mass Effect. If you're expecting Mass Effect, sorry. I will be getting back to that on Saturday. Today, we are playing Zelda. I'm not doing any kind of speedrun or ridiculous glitches or crazy strats. I'm going to be doing a 3-heart challenge, which means I'm going to be playing the entire game with only 3 hearts. I will pick up no pieces of heart. I will pick up no heart containers. I am thinking about doing 100% of everything else. So golden skulltulas, bigger quivers, bigger slingshot satchels, all that sort of good stuff. But we'll see what happens. So this game is amazing. I mentioned that many times. I absolutely love it. I love every part of it. One of the best Zelda games in existence. Probably the best Zelda game to start with. By far. It's so fun, it's accessible, it's got the right balance of challenge and like easy moving in the series. I love it. I love Ocarina of Time. What I don't love is Navi, because no one loves Navi. Dost thou sense it, the climate of evil descending upon this realm? Malevolent forces even now are mustering to attack our land of Hyrule. For so long, the Kokiri Forest, the source of life, has stood as a barrier, deterring outsiders and maintaining the order of the world. But, before this tremendous evil power, even my power is as nothing. It seems the time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey. The youth whose destiny it is to lead Hyrule in the path of justice and truth. Navi, go now. Find our young friend and guide him to me. I do not have much time left. Fly, Navi, fly. The fate of the forest, nay, the world depends upon me. And after that dire message, let's have this happy, upbeat music. In case anyone's wondering, I am playing this on an N64 emulator with an N64 controller, USB, for that authentic feel. And Link is sleeping. Link appears for the first time sleeping in Zelda games, like the majority of Zelda games. It's that way in Link's Awakening, it's that way in Ocarina of Time. It is not that way in Majora's Mask. It's not that way in the original Legend of Zelda or in Link's Adventure Link. That's what it's called. It's Zelda's Adventure Link. That's how that goes. Such an attentive young lad. He finally woke up. I'm Navi the Fairy. The Great Deku Tree asked me to be your partner from now on. Nice to meet you. The Great Deku Tree has summoned you, so let's get going right now. Yeah, we're playing Zelda. Zelda's the greatest. Oh, I guess I don't want to read that yet. That's your record board. Once you see any records you set on anything. I haven't set any records because I haven't actually played anything yet. Hey, it's Saria! Or Saria. Saria. How you pronounce it? Yahoo! Hi, Ganon! Saria is like your sort of girlfriend, and I don't want to talk to her. I want to get money. Give me the money. Give me all the monies. I will now be accepting all of your monies. So if you've never played this game before, first of all, what are you doing with your life? Second of all, what we're doing right now is we have to collect some equipment before we can go visit the Great Deku Tree. Because there's this jerk named Mido who is sitting in front of the path that leads to the Great Deku Tree. And we can't get through until we demonstrate that we're able to protect ourselves. And you protect yourself by having a sword and a shield. So right now, we are running around, dodging this giant boulder, and we're gonna find the Kokiri sword, which is the sword that we'll use throughout the first part of this game. Blah 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 blah, explaining how the game works. Oh, we'll practice with it. We'll practice with it. So we gotta equip it, we gotta experience a nice flag there. We gotta read that sign, and now let's go. Navi's trying to talk to us, she's trying to tell us to go visit the Great Deku Tree, which I've already explained, we need stuff. We need stuff, Navi! Must acquire additional stuff. Hey, we got more money. So all this is like the practice yard of this game. So this all exists just to give you a place where you can practice swinging your sword, backflipping, and swinging your sword more, sidestepping, figuring out what Z-targeting is, and all that fun stuff. All of which I already know how to do. This person wants me to use Z. Look, I know how to use Z. Good to go. This is the store. We're gonna get some free money, and we're gonna buy a shield. So, we don't need anything else. We've got our shield. Let's go ahead and equip that. It'll be on the equipment subscreen, as it says on the screen. And here's Mido. Mido's like moving around, trying to block us. He wants to go in. I kinda want to kill him. But whatever. If you want to see the Great Deku Tree, you should at least equip a sword and shield. Eh? What's that? Oh, you have a Deku shield. And what's that? Is that the Kokiri sword? Good grief! Literally Charlie Brown right now. Well, even with all that stuff, a wimp is still a wimp, huh? I, the great Mido, will never accept you as one of us. Shoot! How'd you get to be the favorite of Saria and the Great Deku Tree, huh? So we annoy him and ruin his childhood dreams and move on. We got a Deku stick. I skipped all that because I know how to use Deku sticks. We're gonna get a few Deku sticks, but honestly, we'll theoretically only need one. Great Deku Tree, I'm back, says Navi the fairy. Epic music starts playing. Oh, Navi, thou hast returned. Get an 11, welcome. Listen carefully to what I, the Deku Tree, am about to tell you. Thy slumber these past moons must have been restless and full of nightmares. As the servants of evil gain strength, a vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. Verily, thou hast felt it. Yet at 11, the time has come to test thy courage. I have been cursed, I need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage. Dost thou have courage enough to undertake this task? Yeah, sure. Then enter brave Ganon 11, and thou too, Navi. Navi the fairy, thou must aid Ganon 11. And Ganon 11, when Navi speaks, you see up to listen well to her words of wisdom. I always like how game instructions are just baked into those deep, personal, characterized monologues. Thou must use the see up button to listen to Navi. We are now inside the Deku Tree. So these are different robots. As you can see, they actually leap out and try and get you. Which is different from the other ones who just sort of hover. I'm gonna try and kill one when it's not stunned like that, so that I can get some Deku Nuts. Like that. Got some Deku Nuts. There's the shield. Getting her done. How many times have I played this dungeon? The answer's a lot. So normally, I would be climbing up this wall, and if you're like a speedrunner, you know all sorts of crazy stuff to avoid taking damage. Look at this wall! The vines growing on it give a rough surface. Maybe you can climb it, Ganon 11. Maybe. That's the map. I'll get it on the way back. You can open a door by standing in front of it and pressing A. Pay attention to what the action icon says. That's the blue icon at the top of the screen. And it colors the words blue so that you can tell it's talking about the blue icon, but the rest of the words are also blue. So I don't know how helpful that is. Deku Scrub. Nope! Oh no! You guys are really bad at this game. I told you I played this game really often. Very, very often. But I didn't tell you I was bad at it. Pretty bad at it. Which is why I'm doing the 3 heart challenge. When you jump off a high cliff, if you hold control stick forward, you'll roll on the ground when you land and won't get hurt from the fall. I can't guarantee it'll work though if the cliff is really, really high. Yeah. Well, try it if you're feeling bold. We don't need that heart. We haven't taken damage. So in this room, yeah, we'll do it. Why not? You're supposed to step on this thing and jump across, but oh no, it fell. How are we gonna get back now? Well, let's open the chest and see. We found a slingshot. Press C to take it out and hold it. As you hold C, you can aim with control stick. Release C to unleash a Deku seed. If you want to shoot right away, when you first press C, hold down C a little longer to get a seed ready. So let's start equipping some of these items. Let's get this guy here, and this guy here, and this guy here. We've got Deku everything. So we're hitting the ladder, we dislodge it. That's what the Deku Scrub was talking about. We can roll by holding forward when we land. And now we can leave. Now that we have the slingshot, we can kill the Skulltulas on the wall, or Walltulas, as I believe they're called. And that will allow us to progress further. That was me having a itchy trigger finger. And that's me ignoring some Deku Nuts. So in the top ring, we can pick up the compass, I believe. But more importantly, we can pick up a golden Skulltula. You don't really need a compass. I know what I'm doing. crap out of this guy here. Come on. Yeah, get out of here. And let's light the torch. Oh no! Alright, so that's the Deku Stick save. If you've never played this game before, I once again reiterate, what are you doing with your life? And second of all, when you use Deku Sticks and you light them on fire, they will eventually burn down, which means you need to collect more sticks to replace it. However, if you swing your sword or put away the Deku Stick before it finishes burning, you don't have to, it doesn't get used up. So you can keep using the same Deku Stick over and over again. Alright, we got a couple more golden skeletons to get. First up is this guy. If you don't know what golden skeletal tokens are, stay tuned. Open this up. I've lights that on fire. Oh, I forgot egrets. You had to do that for down there. However, we can, if I load this up correctly. And we're going to go ahead and open this chest because I know it contains and burn down this web. I did not know webs were this flammable. Pretty quick. Please forgive me, Master. I'll never do it again. If you spare me, I'll teach you something cool. You will never beat my brothers up ahead unless you punish them in the proper order. The order is 2, 3, 1. 23 is number 1. Do you think I'm a traitor? Yes. You are by definition a traitor. So we shoot its eye out. Literally a Christmas story. You'll shoot your eye out, kid. In this room, Navi tells us about water. Let's dive down here and press that lowered the level of the water. So now we should be able to jump on this platform. We should be able to fit under here. Woohoo! Alright, take to the other side. Now he tells us about blocks. Stand next to this block and grab hold of it with A. Holding A, you can push or pull it. If you stand next to the block and press A while pressing control stick towards the block, you can climb on top of it. Pay attention to what the action icon says. It's the blue icon at the top of the screen, remember? The timer is going to finish burning down. You can tell because the little plant at the base is still there. We just need to light the torches. And that's a way just to get as many Deku Sticks. If you don't know of the secret to getting or to keeping all your Deku Sticks, and you run around here forever trying to light torches, but for whatever reason you can't do it, that'll just help you recover all those Deku Sticks. So in this room on the ceiling, there are these little weird morphing egg things. And if you walk into the room, they hatch into little spidery dudes. And they're okay. They're easy enough to fight, I think. When I was a kid, they terrified me. And And so I learned that, well, you can just shoot him down like that. And now I don't have to kill him. That wall needs to be blasted with a bomb, which we can't do yet. You may be thinking, why would you ever give bombs to a small child? Isn't like 11 years old? Isn't that horribly, morally irresponsible? The answer is yes. It doesn't matter, it's a video game. So, now we can push down this block. More block puzzles with Zelda. And this will allow us to take the torch from right across from us, directly in front of us, carry it up here, run away that way. So let's do that. So now we're in the last room of this dungeon, guys. That was quick. These are the guys that we've got to punish in order. That's number 2, that's number 3, and number 1. Interestingly, it doesn't tell you whether the 2, 3, 1 is from the left or from the right. So technically, if you were paying attention perfectly, you could still get this wrong the first try. But you'd get it right the second try, theoretically. This guy, also a trainer, is telling me exactly how to defeat the boss. Which I already knew. Let's beat our first boss, guys. 20 minutes in. How long did it take you to do this dungeon the first time? The answer is probably longer than 20 minutes. Sagoma's like walking around on the ceiling all creepy like. She has an eye that can rotate 360 degrees around. That's freaky. And boss music. Much damage. First, walk back to the wall. I'm gonna try and aim. Seems pretty sensitive. We defeated our first Zelda boss, guys. Normally I'd pick up that heart container, but woo, 3 heart challenge! Don't need any of that junk. Let's get some more exposition. Well done, Ganon 11. Thou hast verily demonstrated thy courage. I knew that thou wouldst be able to carry out my wishes. Now, I have yet more to tell you. Wouldst thou listen? Yeah, let's listen. Now, listen carefully. A wicked man of the desert cast this dreadful curse upon me. Creepy fire. That looks like a dreadful man of the desert. That's pretty freaky. This evil man ceaselessly uses his vile sorcerer's powers in his search for the sacred realm that is connected to Hyrule. For it is in that sacred realm that one will find the divine relic, the Triforce, which contains the essence of the gods. Well, goddesses. Close enough. Before time began, before spirits and life existed, golden goddesses descended upon the chaos that was Hyrule. Din, the goddess of power. Nayru, the goddess of wisdom. And Feror, the goddess of courage. Same little special effect they use in Star Fox to do warp circuits. I can't unsee that now that I've played those games. Din. With her strong, flaming arms, she cultivated the land and created the Red Earth. Nayru poured her wisdom onto the earth and gave the spirit of law to the world. Her rich soul produced all life forms who would uphold the law. For a long time I thought that said for her, with her rich soil. There's a lot of plant life up there. Not exclusively. The three great goddesses, their labors completed, departed for the heavens. And golden sacred triangles remain at the point where the goddesses left the world. Since then, the sacred triangles have become the basis of our world's province, and the resting place of the triangles has become a sacred realm. The Golden Triumph Forks. Thou must never allow the desert man in black armor to lay his hands on the sacred Triforce. Thou must never suffer that man with his evil heart to enter the sacred realm of legend. That evil man who cast the death curse upon me and sapped my power. Because of that curse, my end is nigh. Though your valiant efforts to break the curse were successful, I was doomed before you started. Yes, I will pass away soon. But do not grieve for me. I have been able to tell you of these important matters. This is Hyrule's final hope. Ganon 11. Go now to Hyrule Castle. There thou wilt surely meet the Princess of Destiny. Take this stone with you, the stone that the man wanted so much that he cast the curse on me. A blinding green light. I always thought this music was really cool. Now entrusted to you by the great Deku Tree. The future depends upon thee, Ganon 11. Thou art courageous. Navi the Fairy, help Ganon 11 carry my will. I entreat ye, Navi. Goodbye. And then his limbs start exploding. He gets all gray. And the great Deku Tree is dead. Let's go to Hyrule Castle, Ganon 11. She's so excited. Goodbye, great Deku Tree. Maybe it's forced optimism. Now Mido's here being a jerk again. Hey, Ganon 11, what did you do? The great Deku Tree, did he die? How could you do a thing like that? It's all your fault. We didn't do anything. I don't know what you're whining. It was the man in black. He did it. Literally the Princess Bride. Well, we got a mission. We gotta go to Hyrule Castle and talk to the Princess of Destiny. I wonder what her name is. Let's go out the exit. And another cutscene. Oh, you're leaving. I knew that you would leave the forest someday, Ganon 11. Because you're different from me and from my friends. What, I'm not your friend? But that's okay, because we'll be friends forever, won't we? I want you to have this ocarina. Please take good care of it. Thank you, Resident Chemist. You received the Fairy Ocarina. This is a memento from Saria. Set it to C and press C to start playing it. On the select item subscreen, you can set it to left, down, or right C, and then use that C to start playing it. You can play different notes with A and the 4 C buttons. A and the 4 C buttons. A new jazz band. When you play my ocarina, I hope you will think of me and come back to the forest to visit. And then Link gets cold feet and just backs away without saying anything. How are you doing, Chemist? We're outside. That's a big owl. We have to talk to him. Alright, let's go to Hyrule Castle. On a big new adventure. Hoot hoot! Get an 11. Look up here. Oh gosh, I gotta use my old man voice for him. It appears that the time has finally come for you to start your adventure. You will encounter many hardships ahead. That is your fate. Don't feel discouraged, even during the toughest times. Go straight this way and you will see Hyrule Castle. You will meet a princess there. If you are lost and don't know which way to go, look at the map. The areas you have explored will be shown on the map. Press start to enter the subscreens and Z or R to find the map. On the map subscreen, you will also see a flashing dot, showing you which way you should go next. Did you get all that? So this is why this owl is a jerk. Because that's a lot of talking, and normally I just skip past that, but for now I wanted to do my silly, goofy voice. And then he asks you if he wants to repeat it, and he puts the repeat option up top by default. So you actually have to change it in order to have him not repeat it. Alright then, I'll see you around! Hoot 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 hoo! So if you're just mashing A to get through that dialogue, like you should be, because if not, what are you doing with your life? And if you do that and you're not careful, you'll end up hitting, repeat that too, and you'll just get stuck in the loop, and you'll be sad. So I'm running backwards right now because for whatever reason, running backwards is faster than running forwards, and I want to make it into the castle before nightfall. So unfortunately, you're missing out on some of the majesty of the overworld here. But suffice to say, when I was first playing this game, the vastness of this field was overwhelming. It was absolutely amazing how large it was. It was crazy. So we're gonna go into the best room in all of Zelda. It's the pot room. No, not that kind of pot. Yeah, you can make it into Hyrule Castle before night if you just walk forward and roll. It is fast enough. However, which would you rather hear? This? And me talking? Or ha! 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 So this room, pot room, full pots, break them, get money, you can walk outside and walk back in, and all the pots respawn. And there's a garden here, let's talk to the garden. Man, I am so bored. Things would sure be more interesting if there were more troubles in the world. Hey, that's just between you and me, okay? Anyway, maybe we can let off some steam by breaking these jars. Stand near a jar and press A to lift it. Press A again to toss it. A little late for that, buddy. We broke just about everything. Let's break these two. I think there's a red rupee in one of these. Maybe that's just a myth. Oh, there's the green rupee. It's better than nothing. Also, the market music is amazing. There's so much to do in this market! Oh, there's so many places to go, so many stores to buy things in. Let's go and target shooting. I think I can do this right now. Hey! Do you want to play a game? It's 22 rupees per play. Yes. Okay. This is a game for grown-ups. Hyrule famous shooting gallery. Take aim at the targets from the platform over there. And you hit 10 targets, you get 15 shots. Draw your weapon with B. Are you ready? Go for a perfect score. Good luck. So, if we get a perfect score, we get a cool prize. And if we get 8 or 9 out of 10, we get our money back. Oh, and we're not going to get it perfectly this time. Still figuring out the sensitivity on this thing. Oh, jeez. Nope! Alright, we got 7. So we're gonna try once more. Alright, we got this. Fortunately, for this one, everything is always in the same order. So now that I've remembered the order, I can start anticipating. Oh gosh. Oh, come on! Alright, we can't miss this one. Oh, almost! Well, alright, I'll let you try one more time for free. This time you gotta do it. He says that, but as long as you keep getting 8 or 9, he lets you do it as much as possible. Okay, come on. The sensitivity on this controller is ridiculous. I don't know if it's just because it's a USB controller or if it was actually as sensitive as a kid. And I'm just remembering how did you ever aim at this thing? Alright, we got it this time. Yeah! Here's a fantastic present! A Dekusi's bullet bag! Yeah, we already know about this. Hey, this girl with the red hair looks interesting. Let's talk to her. Hey, your clothes, they're different. You're not from around here, are you? Ellipsis. Long ellipsis. Yeah, this is running on the Project 64 emulator. I am using an N64 controller on USB. It runs pretty well. There's a couple weird sound pops and glitches that I've noticed. Other than that, it's wonderful. Oh, you're a fairy boy from the forest. My name is Malin. My dad owns Lon Ranch. I can try. Give me 1 second. Alright, I should have lowered the volume down to 75% and kept the microphone at 100%. Is that better? So Malin was asking us to go towards the castle and look for her father, Talon. So let's go to the castle. Hey, get an 11 this way. It's the owl again. I'm gonna try and skip this as much as possible. See? Do you want to hear what I said again? Yes is the default option? No, I don't want to hear it. Alright, I'm going to adjust the microphone volume a little bit up. Although honestly that probably doesn't do anything, so... I'm going to crank the volume down to 50% on this. Anything more than that I'm going to have to change it in here. Which I can do, because I'm a little loud. Wait, sync game to audio. I'm not sure if that'll be any better or not. I don't care about that rock. I care about rolling into this tree and getting this Skulltula. Alright, so we've got to try and sneak into the castle here. But there's going to come a point where we need to go further and we need a certain item. In order to get that item, we need to get caught. So I'm just going to run directly towards this guard. Hey you! Stop! You, kid, over there! That's weird. That singing wasn't happening before. What's that singing? It's Malin. Are you going to the castle, fairy boy? Would you mind finding my dad? He must have fallen asleep somewhere around the castle. What a thing for an adult to do. Tee-hee. Oh yeah, if you look for him, I'll give this to you. I've been incubating this egg very carefully. Tee-hee. We had a weird egg. Feels like there's something moving inside. That's weird. It shouldn't be moving inside unless we're about to hatch. Well, we got an egg. That's cool. Turns out that egg, well, not quite the egg, but that's all we needed to progress further. So let's move on. This time, we're gonna go Mission Impossible style. Bum 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 bum. These guards are horrible. They're horribly incompetent. Also, that message let us know that the chicken hatched. We've got a chicken. For some reason, this is called a chicken, actually. That's weird. Normally they're called cuckoos in Zelda. Am I crazy? Is this actually called a chicken? It's a chicken. Why isn't it called a cuckoo? Or a cuckoo, or whatever you want to call it. Alright, one more pair of guards to sneak past. So we're gonna go into the river, into the moat. We're gonna also pick up some money. Look at all this money. There is a hole right under here that we can't get to yet because we need either bombs or a particular song to play on the Ocarina. But when you go in here, there's a golden Skulltula among a few other things. And you can actually get that Skulltula multiple times. So you can actually get infinite golden Skulltulas using that trick. So that chicken allows us to wake up Talon, who looks suspiciously like a Mario! Can't a person get a little shot eye around here? I am not going to do that accent. It's just not happening. Yep, I'm Talon, the owner of Lon Lon Ranch. I went to the castle to deliver some milk, but I sat down here to rest and, well, I guess I fell asleep. What? Malin was looking for me. Oh, I'm gonna catch it from her now. Oh, I messed up bad leaving Malin behind to wait for me. Oh, she's really gonna let me have it. So now that he's out of the way, we can push these crates over and use those to sneak into the castle. That's right, we've only snuck in one part. We've got part 2 coming up. Mission Impossible 2. This time, it's not Mission Impossible 1. More block puzzles. Literally the lifeblood of all Zelda games. Normally, you can just try and go in through that door, except this isn't actually a door. Turns out, it just looks suspiciously like a door, and people throw you out of it as though it were a door. So this is high enough. We jump over here. We enter through the water hole. And now we're sneaking. Mission impossible. Literally mission impossible. Except with different music. Can't use our sword here, so we can't kill any guards or anything. Not that we would want to. These are loyal Hyrulean guards. Hylian. Oh no, he spotted us! No! I thought I was safe back here. No! Literally the lifeblood of this game. Alright, we're gonna get it this time, guys. I promise. If I was a speedrunner, I would know whether I could just skip past that or not. But I am not a speedrunner. I am, however, a shielder. A shield master. Alright, this time, we're gonna hide back here. Behind this bush. Oh yeah, now you want to be all going quickly. If we were greedy, we could get some of these rupees. Fortunately, I'm actually really greedy. Well, it depends on the speedrunning strat, right? Because if you're doing like glitchless or whatever, you might not. I don't know, speedruns are weird. Ooh, blue rupee. So you're supposed to like use the trellis above you that all the vines are growing on to sneak past this guy, but honestly trying to move in a straight line at that odd angle is nearly impossible. So we just wait for him to run around that way, and then we move on. We could No True Scotsman this. A true speedrunner wouldn't use glitches. But of course that's not true. You can't get too close to them or they will hear you. I think I would hear someone moving 2 feet behind me, but apparently you have to be within 6 inches for him to hear you. And for this one, they changed the angle on you. I might get caught here. Maybe. We'll see. No, 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 go, 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 go! We made it! We made it! We made it! Alright guys, mission impossible. Possible! After only 1 failure. I don't need this chicken anymore. So, if you look in these rooms, you can see, that is, I believe, one of the posters for Super Mario 64. And then there's an image of Peach, and I think over there is an image of Yoshi. All sorts of Mario stuff in here. And if you shoot it, you get money. So remember, kids, always shoot out windows. It will give you money. If you shoot over there, there's a guard who'll throw a bomb at you. Which seems like a little bit of an overreaction. Who is this? Who are you? Who are you? Hey, I asked you first. How'd you get past the guards? Oh, what's that? Is that ellipsis a fairy? Question mark, exclamation point? Then are you ellipsis? Are you from the forest? Then you wouldn't happen to have the spiritual stone of forest, would you? That green and shining stone? Do you have it? Yeah, I do. Just as I thought! I had a dream. In the dream, dark storm clouds were billowing over the land of Hyrule. But suddenly, a ray of light shot out of the forest, parted the clouds, and lit up the ground. The light turned into a figure holding a green and shining stone, followed by a fairy. Oh, that's weird. I'm holding a green and shining stone, and I'm followed by a fairy. I know this is a prophecy that someone would come from the forest. Yes, I thought you might be the one. Oh, I'm sorry. I got carried away with my story. I didn't even properly introduce myself. I am Zelda, Princess of Hyrule. Oh, that's why it's called The Legend of Zelda. What is your name? Elongated ellipsis. Ganon 11. Strange, it sounds somehow familiar. Maybe it's because we're looking at Ganondorf. Okay then, Ganon 11. I'm going to tell you the secret of the Sacred Realm that has been passed down by the royal family of Hyrule. Jacob, what if Zelda was a girl? What if Zelda was a girl? Please, keep this a secret from everyone. I see what they did there. That's a Zelda joke. The legend goes like this. Exposition that I'm not going to read because I'm starting to lose my voice. This is all about making a wish on the Triforce, and if you're good, that's awesome, and if you're bad, that's bad. That's right. The Temple of Time is the entrance through which you can enter the Sacred Realm from our world. But the entrance is sealed with a stone wall called the Door of Time in the Temple of Time. And in order to open the door, it is said that you need to collect 3 spiritual stones. And another thing you need is the treasure that the royal family keeps along with this legend. The Ocarina of Time, to open the Door of Time inside the Temple of Time. Did you understand well the story I just told you? Yeah, I got it. That's great. I forgot to tell you. I was spying through this window just now. Well, that's creepy. Why would you spy on people? The other element from my dream, the dark clouds. I believe they symbolize that man in there. Will you look through the window at him? Yeah, I will. Because I also want to spy. Can you see the man with evil eyes? That is Ganondorf, the leader of the Gerudos. They hail from the desert far to the west, called the Gerudo Desert. Though he swears allegiance to my father, I'm sure he is not sincere. Yeah, Zelda's a lot cooler than Scumbag Owl. The cursor is by default on the, yeah, I got it, keep going option, as opposed to the, wait, no, I'm a small child and I need you to repeat that to me. Which, I mean, to be fair, this game was made for children. Like, I started playing this when I was 10 or 11 or so. I probably wasn't paying attention, so I probably needed to read it a couple times. But I was also a 10 or 11-year-old, so I was impatient and I probably skipped past it all. The dark clouds that covered Hyrule in my dream, they must symbolize that man. Uh-oh, he saw us. What happened? Did he see you? Don't worry. He doesn't have any idea what we're planning. Yet. Yes, I told my father about my dream. He didn't believe me because I'm a 10 or 11-year-old. However, he didn't believe it was a prophecy. But I can sense that man's evil intentions. What Ganondorf is after must be nothing less than the Triforce of the Sacred Realm. He must have come to Hyrule to obtain it. And he wants to conquer Hyrule. No, the entire world! Ganon 11, now we are the only ones who can protect Hyrule. Please. So, let's just pause here for a moment. Princess Zelda had a dream. She just straight up had a dream. And then she saw a man in black come to the court who came from the Gerudo Desert. And she has concocted this entire story about how he's evil, how he's going to use his power to subvert the kingdom of Hyrule, to get into the Sacred Realm, to claim the Triforce. Based on what? Like, how does she know he represents the Dark Clouds? What has he ever done that's evil? I mean, ignoring the fact that she's completely right, where is she coming up with these ideas? Regardless, we believe her because we are also a 10 or 11-year-old. I am afraid. I have a feeling that man is going to destroy Hyrule. He has such terrifying power. But it's fortunate that you have come. We must not let Ganondorf get the Triforce. I will protect the Ocarina of Time with all my power. He shall not have it. You go find the other 2 spiritual stones. Let's get the Triforce before Ganondorf does, and then defeat him. One more thing. Take this letter. I am sure it will be helpful to you. We got a letter! Wow, this letter has Princess Zelda's autograph. Set it to C and show it with C. And now it's telling you how to use items as though I've never used an item before. So, to go back and answer your question, Mr. Resident Chemist, what does the Golden Goddess Doctrine have to say about predestination versus free will? The Golden Goddesses in particular don't have anything, but the Deku Tree called Zelda the Princess of Destiny. And the way Link and Zelda keep getting reincarnated throughout the ages to relive this battle seems like it's predestined to happen. There's some sort of controlling factor in here. Whether it's typical predestination as you would think of it from a Calvinist perspective, or whether it's coincidence or something else is up to you. But someone, for some reason, keeps reincarnating Zelda and Link to deal with Ganondorf when he gets back from his banishment every 100 years or so. Impa, it turns out, is also awesome, which you only find out in other games where she gives, she has an opportunity to be awesome. In particular, I'm thinking of Skyward Sword, where she's just awesome. She doesn't really do much in this game. Now listen carefully as I whistle through these fingers that are 2 inches away from my mouth. Never figured out how that happens. Now if you look at the triangles, and if you tilt the left one counterclockwise just a little bit, and the right one clockwise just a little bit, you would get what shape, kids? A Triforce! That's right! You would get a Triforce! She's actually got a little tiny sword there. I never noticed that. You've learned Zelda's Lullaby. Interestingly, it's never used to put things to sleep. If the castle soldiers find you, there will be trouble. Let me lead you out of the castle. Death Mountain is possibly where we're going next. There are 3 notes that make up the Triforce there. Half-Life 3 confirmed. I wish I could skip this dialogue. Alright, let's moonwalk. Cause it's the thriller night. Hey, you get it? No, Half-Life 3 is definitely coming out. We've seen proof of it. Welcome to the area with the best music in the game. Let's do some things in Kakariko Village before we move on. Like go cuckoo collecting. I'm cuckoo for cuckoo collecting. I'm actually just cuckoo. So you can use cuckoos to fly-ish. It's really more falling with style. And let's do this one. Oh no! Get back here! Get back here, you stupid cuckoo! So you're supposed to give these to that lady over there, who is raising cuckoos despite the fact that she is allergic to cuckoos. There we go. Oh, I did make it. What do you mean, how I get them? Obviously, it's first by failing to do it, and then second by doing this. Like, that's how you do it. Is there another way to do this? And there's one more that you have to get by climbing up this ladder. First, I have to slam my head into a wall at rolling speed. Wait, how do you do it? First of all, it's not sorcery, it's wizardry. I am intelligent and not charismatic. Second of all, how have you been doing it? As far as I know, that's just how you do it. I don't know if there's another way. Oh, come here. You stupid chicken. Cuckoo. I'm a filthy casual. Called it a chicken. So up there, beyond that crack in the wall, there's a piece of heart. But if you've been paying attention, I'm doing a 3-heart challenge. Also, I don't think you can get to it yet anyway. Is there another one over here? Yes, there is. Oh, weird. So you have to, like, dual stage the cuckoo, and the cuckoo's gonna run away after that short period. So you gotta be really quick if you're doing it that way. Wow. It's kind of impressive that you actually did it that way for so long. Let's fall with style. Wow. Yeah, you can make it if you just get the angle perfect. I think that's all of them. Thank you for finding my cuckoos. I have allergies, so I get goosebumps when I touch them. For helping me, I will give this to you. It's fine glass and should be useful. Please take good care of it. We got an empty bottle. I learned something interesting about empty bottles recently that I will only share once we get to the very final boss of this game. So if you want to know what it is, stay tuned. Alright. There's some skull tools we can get in here, but we have to wait until it's nighttime. Actually, there's one thing we can get. Let's pick up another song. By going into the graveyard. And we will also need the Ocarina. And let's save. I actually have no idea where these saves go. It's the spooky, scary graveyard! Oh, there's a couple things we can get in here, actually. But first we need to go all the way to the back. Resident Chemist asks, does your 3-heart challenge preclude the half-damage Great Fairy upgrade? The answer is, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But that's not till the very end of the game, so I've got lots of time to solicit opinions from other people. Uh-oh. Things are getting pretty spooky in here. Uh-oh, what is that? That scream was so overdramatic. But there's a hole under where the grave used to be. Let's go in. It's a spook! Oh, you know what? I need the slingshot now. Cave music. How do you aim? It's so twitchy. I wonder if I can adjust that somewhere in the settings. Actually, I'm going to look for that real quick. Controller plug in. Oh, I don't know if that actually took. Oh, that's so much better already. Oh, but it's actually preventing me from pressing the thing the whole way. So that was what, like 66%? We gotta keep it there so that we can actually run at full speed. Rip aiming. Let's just use C targeting. Oh hey, that was everything. Are you a hold or a switch user for Z targeting? Run! No, spooky zombies! Spooky! We're just gonna skip past those guys. This poem is dedicated to the memory of the dearly departed members of the royal family. This would be a part where, if I had prepared, I would put on sunglasses, throw on a beret, and read this beatnik style. The rising sun will eventually set. A newborn's life will fade. From sun to moon, moon to sun, give peaceful rest to the living dead. This is an interesting poem, huh? Something is inscribed on the tombstone. It's the secret melody of the Composer Brothers. I will gladly elaborate once I play the song. We learned the Sun Song. The Sun Song changes day to night and night to day. So it just got darker and it's now nighttime. It being nighttime will allow us to get a bunch more golden skulltulas. Restless souls wander where they don't belong. Bring them calm with the Sun Song. So, switch versus hold. Normally to me, the default option in this game is when you're doing Z targeting, you just press Z and release it, and that will target onto the thing and will stay on there. That is what's called switch, because when you press the Z button, you switch from targeting mode to not targeting mode. Hold means that you actually have to hold down the Z button as long as you want it to continue Z targeting. As soon as you release it, it releases you from targeting mode. So switch, the Z button switches between them. Hold, you have to hold it down. There's a fun mini game you can play with Dampy here, where he digs up pieces of his own graveyard, but the reward is a piece of heart and 3-heart challenge. So that's not happening.
Oh.
But we will go down here and pick up whatever this present is. It's a shield. If all goes well, that should be the only shields, the only Hylian shield I need. Should never have to buy another one. Of course, I am doing a 3-heart challenge for the first time in forever, so maybe it won't go well. Who knows? Let's hunt some Skulltulas, shall we? There's another one to get up there. Yeah, for most of the games, I mean, starting with this one, since this was the first one that had Z targeting in it, I think most of them have had switch as the default, but recently they switched hold to be the default in, like, maybe in Skyward Sword they changed it? Is there one in here? And yes, I prefer switch myself. Killing Skulltulas all day, every day, running into the side of a ladder. Another trick for avoiding damage when falling long distances, if it's a ladder, you can hold forward and catch back onto the ladder further down and prevent yourself from taking damage. Yeah, you got a heart. I was a little worried about that. Okay. We need a letter, because we're going to talk to this guard. The road is closed beyond this point. Can't you read the sign over there? Oh, I see. You're just a kid and you can't read yet. The road is closed. Blah, blah, blah. Hey! Well, this letter says, I'm awesome. Oh, this is surely Princess Zelda's handwriting. Well, let's see. How does he know what Princess Zelda's handwriting looks like? This is Ganon 11. He is under my orders to save Hyrule. What kind of funny game has our princess come up with now? Okay, alright. You can go now. Just be careful, Mr. Hero. Ha 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 ha. Now he asks you... Oh, no. Yeah, I just got a proper shield. It'll be fine. I've never figured out if that's actually a thing. Tell them I sent you and they should give you a special discount. I've never figured out what that actually means or what it does. I don't think it does anything. Now he's talking about the Happy Mask Shop. When he says just opened, he means literally this instant it just opened. It's closed until you talk to this guard. I mean, no one's had time to go there. It opened approximately 10 seconds ago. Oh, he's depressed. I don't care. You made fun of me for being a kid. Let's go up to Death Mountain. Death Mountain Trail. These dudes are called, I think, Techites or Tektites. Forget which. But we're going to ignore them. There's a golden skulltula in that little cavern that we can't get because we need bombs. I would love to hear your theory about the Happy Mask salesman and his plan to Majora's Mask. You cannot spoil me. I have played these games more times than I can count. The guard's coming right for us! Ah! Dodged. Normally, I would go over that way and get a piece of heart, but 3-heart challenge. Welcome to Goron City. Oh no, we fell! No, I was trying not to fall. That was weird. Alright, well, let's go in here first. So the leader of the Gorons, a big Goron named Darunia, is in here, and he's pouting and he's mad because he can't get into the Dodongo Cavern, where the best rocks are for his people to eat. He thinks that because you played Zelda's Lullaby that you are from the castle, and that you're going to help, but really, I'm just here to steal his torches. Hey, Darunia. Darunia is actually a really cool guy. So by lighting all of these torches, they become permanently lit on fire, and now I can use this to theoretically go over here and light this torch. And then I can light this torch. And now that I have these two, I should be able to activate these bomb flowers. And now get out of there because it's gonna blow! Ah! Correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't these boulders supposed to no longer be here? Excuse me, I believe you are letting my boulders still exist. There we go! Reader's Digest version. It's all a setup for Majora's Mask to kill Link. The Fierce Deity's Mask is actually adult Link from the failed hero timeline, and the Happy Mask salesman wants another Link mask. He wasn't disappointed that the evil left the mask, he was disappointed that he lost the chance to get another Link mask. That is actually an interesting theory. Because the Fierce Deity's Mask does look surprisingly like adult Link. But in the failed hero timeline, wouldn't Ganon have killed Link when he was an adult? So there would be no adult Link. Unless his killing Link is what trapped him in the mask. No, I don't want to hear whatever you said again. I wasn't even paying attention. I was reading a fan theory. Fan theories are more important. So there's a couple things that we want to get inside in the Kokiri Forest. But for the first of them, well, the first thing is we need to get Saria's song. And in order to get Saria's song, we have to talk to Saria. In order to talk to Saria, we have to go over here. How do I know which way to go? I've played this game so often. So often. Shrek. Sort of. Adult Link could be dead, but it clearly doesn't stop Child Link from making him into a mask. It's a good theory. I like it. He only shot once at me. Seems like it was worth 3 shots. See how it is. These guys are just gonna skip. I'm going to take a ton of damage from them because I'm bad at this game. Yeah, that's true. Adult Link probably could have been a ghost if he had failed to defeat Ganon. But he would have died in Hyrule, not Termina. It's weird. Everything's weird. It will be, Surya. Just you wait. So this goes back to what you were saying earlier. It annoys you that she calls it her ocarina, but she has another one. But it's the ocarina that she gave you. It's her gift to you. So I think it's okay. But Resident Chemist, what if it's 2 different Happy Mask salesmen in Termina and Hyrule? Please don't forget this song. Wait, what song? What song? Guys, what song? Guys, there's a song? Guys, what is song? What is a song? How does one song? We're gonna kill these guys this time. Because I cannot afford to take another heart and a half of damage. Oh, he gave me hearts! Go back and get the hearts! Oh, I have a feeling I'm going to be a lot more heart dependent this game. As an adult, there's a golden Skulltula along that wall, but clearly not as a child. So, the next 2 things I want to get are near the entrance of the Lost Woods from the Kokiri Forest. Oh, the owl wants to talk to us again. Woohoo! Did you learn an ocarina? Wait, I did, didn't I? No, I forgot it. Oh, I already forgot it. There almost certainly are other mysterious songs. Then he tries to get clever. He's like, I suggest you play music all the time. Like this. Hoot, 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 hoot. Which is just not a good song. Doesn't have any rhythm to it. We're back in the Kokiri Forest. We're going back to the Lost Woods. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to expand our Deku Stick capacity. Even though we will never use more than the Deku Sticks we currently have. Oh, if only. If only the Song of Soaring was a thing. You may be thinking this guy looks different. That's because this is a business scrub. He's just out to make an honest living. You know, he shoots Deku nuts at you, and he wants to kill you, but he just wants to make an honest living. Let's actually set our Deku Sticks up to 20. And we'll only ever need one. Go figure. So there's a little mini game you can play here, but the price is a piece of art. Challenge. Oops. There's two mini games to play here, one of which gives us extra seed capacity. The other of which is, you guessed it, piece of heart. Through 100s in a row, you must have found the sweet spot and then not moved your control stick. Note that it's still making the flashing animation from hitting the actual thing. I'm a wonderful person! Hooray! The other mini game down there, piece of art. Well, the only reason we actually came in here was to get Saria's song, and we got that. So now let's go back to Goron City. The prize to this little mini game, also a piece of heart. There's pieces of heart just everywhere in this game, and having played this game, like, I know where every piece of heart is, and it's really weird to not be going for them every chance I get. Hey, I'm a medium-sized kid. Ancient creatures have infested the Dodongo's cavern. We had a poor harvest of our special crop, bomb-flowers, starvation and hunger because of the rock shortage. But this is a Goron problem. We don't need any help from strangers, which is why he's asking for a royal messenger from the royal family, from his sworn brother the king, because they don't need any help. Dance with me, chat. Dance with me. That's all I got. Hey, what a nice tune. Just like that, my depression is all gone. The hunger and starvation is still here, though, so if you could see to that, that would be awesome. I am Darunia. I'm the big boss of the Gorons. Was there something you wanted to ask me about? Yeah, the same things I just asked you about. I would like to ask you about those things. Whoa! Sleepy. So we've got to go into the Dodongo Cavern and solve your problem for you? Yeah, I mean, I guess that's what every Zelda game is about, solving other people's problems. Yeah, Goron's bracelet. Now we can pull up bomb flowers. Deku stick in there for some reason. Oh, Deku stick. Oh, one of those had a red rupee. Oh well. Now, we can pull up these bomb flowers when they're on the ground. So we can use that to get inside the Dodongo's cavern. All you have to do is make it upstairs. I missed it because of the loss of context. What's not going to change in 7 years? Also, spoilers. Not that I actually care about spoilers. You cannot spoil this game for me. What do you mean there's a character named Zelda? That's a pretty big Goron. Maybe that's just a normal sized Goron. Kaboom! Oh! I didn't want to do that. I wanted the backflip. So this is how you get a piece of heart early if you want to cheat. But again, we are challenged. So let's go in the cavern. Oh yeah. Fixing problems now, fixing problems in 7 years. Just fixing problems all over the place. Dodongo's Cavern. Listen, there's lava here. You should probably not stand in lava. Thank you, Navi. Is that close enough? I think that's close enough. Is that close enough? That's totally close enough. Give me another bomb flower. We need to kill the dude. Kill the Beamos. Get the map. Yeah, I'll get the map now. The later we go in the game, the less familiar I end up being with. This guy says sells you a Deku Shield, I believe. I already have one, so I don't need it. The further we go in this game, the less familiar I am with the dungeons. For whatever reason, I replayed the earlier ones more than the later ones. That's why I'm gonna get the map and the compass. Pretty much from now on. Oh, I thought that was enough. Guys, it's lava time. It's lava time. Oh no, it hurts so much. Especially when you only have 3 hearts. Don't you Watson me, Watson. What's in this here? Well, it's just a gossip stone. I don't care what time it is. It's game time. I'm gonna skip past these guys. Oh, ow. Maybe we should stop skipping past these guys. Is that a geese I hear? Oh, hey, that'll let us get through the door. But, oh. Okay. This is basically a block puzzle. Yeah, I'm doing okay. Interesting stuff happening at work. Some upturn with the team. We got moved to a different part of the company, and then the boss left, and then I took his position. So, sort of being forced to go from 0 to 60 very quickly here. But overall, it's good. I am enjoying life. I'm enjoying streaming. I'm enjoying doing shows. Just finished up a Shakespeare show. yeah, I'm liking it. I'm liking my Mass Effect Let's Play. Seems like people enjoy that. I enjoy it. Why can't I shoot them? Oh, hey, you can! Oh no, come back! I want to actually hurt you. He dodged! Got him. We just finished up doing a production of The Merry Wives of Windsor. If you've never seen or read the play, read it or watch it if you get the chance. It is hilarious. Got hurt. Took damage. There goes my no damage run. There should be hearts in here though. Yeah. I believe there's a Skulltula in there that you need. That you need the boomerang to get. Well, let's find out. Nope, just to do telling decker sticks. And nothing else in the room. Okay. The Merry Wives of Windsor. Very, very, very silly. I became an expert in killing these guys, actually not by playing this game, but by playing Majora's Mask. I killed many a Dodongo hunting or farming rupees. Of course, I am sleepy, so I'm not at my peak. I think you're supposed to be using bombs to kill these guys, but why bother? Why'd that guy die in one hit? I don't know. But we got some torches to light. They're off in this direction. 1, 2, 5. Wait, 3. 3! Aha, now we can step on the switch, which does some things. There's a couple chests in town. I think you can get 200 rupees. I know of 220 rupees that you can get. There's the ones you can get on the way to the observatory with bombs or the blast mask. That's 100 rupees. There's one behind the shooting gallery in town. That's another 100 rupees. There's 20 rupees on a tower in South Clocktown that you can get. That's 20 rupees. If you wait until the tower is actually finished, you can get 50 rupees from that. So that's 270 rupees. But I'm actually talking about, this is the compass. We'll get the compass. Whoops. Oh no, I ran into it. If you go north of Clocktown, that is the direction towards the Snow Peak, the Snow Top, or Snow Peak Mountain, the Goron place. And if you drop down in the little valley that you're supposed to jump over eventually, there's a bunch of giant Dodongos in there. Each one of them, when you kill them, drops a purple rupee. There's, I believe, 2 out in the field, and there's... Oh, I only got one side. There's 2 out in the field, and there's 2 more in a hole, where once you kill them, you get a piece of heart. So if you kill the 2 on the surface, and then you go into the hole and kill one of them, that's 150 rupees. If you then exit the hole before you kill the second one, it resets. It respawns the Dodongo, and you can keep getting rupees from it. As soon as you kill the second Dodongo, though, it stops respawning them, and it just keeps you getting the piece of heart. So that's how you can get a bunch of rupees very quickly. Hey, there's a red rupee. Got some dudes to kill. I have the Majora's Mask ROM. Maybe I'll eventually do that, and I'll try and do a 3-heart run of that after this game is done. And I can show you. And it'll be cool. I'm totally gonna lose my shield here, aren't I? Not if I do this. Give me hearts. Bah. Excuse me, sir. Just need to press this switch under your body. And now, to go key something. Get some. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Whatever. Don't even like you anyway. Just run past him. No! Leave me alone! Slidey spiky traps. Yeah, I mean, I've never done a 3-heart run of any Zelda game before, so who knows? We'll see how this goes. There's a recovery heart in here, I think. If not, it's something else good. Oh, they're rupees, that's okay. There's not much to spend rupees on in this game, but it's always nice to have them when you need them. There's some angle you throw this at that you can actually get stuck up there. Unfortunately, I don't know it, / I'm not a speedrunner. I am not a speedrunner. That is a phrase that I'm going to utter quite often on this stream. Come on, explode when I want you to explode. It's the best part of the game right here, guys. Ganon 11 tries to throw bombs. Fails. Hey, there we go. Hey, you got a heart. Let's go. Christmas story, you'll shoot your eye out, kid. False! I will shoot someone else's eye out. More Lizzifuls. Oh shoot, I need to equip the good shield. He dodged! Whoops. Yeah, get out of here. Send your twin brother after me instead. Come on, that's a clear hit. And actually, no, you could kill those guys with Deku Seeds. Oh! No, 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 no. We're not going lava diving today. That's tomorrow. Got some more eyes to shoot out here. And now we can cross. And now that we're up here, we get another chest. What's in the chest? Let's find out. Found a bum bag. A bumba bag. You found 20 bumbas inside. Ba-da-la-la-la bumba. Yeah, no more stinking bomb flowers. Also, they explode much quicker. Also, Deku Seeds. Hey, what's up, Poke Matthew Ninja? I don't know what the GG was for. GG! Oh, I thought there was a Skulltula in here. I was wrong. I don't care about business scrubs. Shoot. Now I have to go back around. Unless... Yep, definitely have to go back around. Dang it! Well, it should be quick. Hey, happy belated birthday, Poke Matthew Ninja. I am playing on Project 64, which is a Nintendo 64 emulator for the PC. I just upgraded to Windows 10 last night. It is super shiny. There are sharp corners everywhere. I am using a USB Nintendo 64 controller. I am a Taurus. I like long walks on the beach. I am thirsty right now. It's ridiculously hard to aim with this N64 controller. I don't understand how I did it as a child. Alright, let's just jump straight through here. Kablam. And now, I won't have to go around anymore, because now we have the shortcut. That sign is going to tell you that when Dodongo sees red, the way forward will appear, or something dumb like that. Oh gosh! Didn't go forward enough. Oh, come on! Alright, I must be doing this wrong. There we go. Speedrunning strat. Speedrunning strat. I'm a speedrunner. I'm a total speedrunner. The 3DS remake is really good. It doesn't change anything. It just updates the graphics a little bit. And obviously you're playing it on a handheld and it's 3D! I saw something where some speedrunner was actually able to trigger that and then run through the door before the spikes came down. Yeah, the emulator is free. It's called Project 64. You can look for it. Play it. Download rounds. Oh no, my shield! No! 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 My favorite Deku shield. I like that way more than Suria's stupid Ocarina. Well, I'll have to get another one. There's a couple places you can get a new one. First things first. We've got a giant dinosaur to kill and some golden skulltulas to kill. Oh yeah. Man, normally I'd be shielding there back and forth, but I don't have a shield anymore. Oh gosh. Bombs everywhere! That hurt. Whatever, we got our golden skulltula. Oh, we got more bombs. Anything else in here? Nope. There should be a fairy in one of these. No, it reset! No, we'll have to climb back up here. No! I really need that fairy. Wow. Welcome back. So, if you are confused, I guess it's in the title, so you would know that I am doing a 3-heart challenge on this game. Well, that's the reason why I only have 3 hearts. I didn't forget. I just want to do a 3-heart challenge. This 3-heart challenge. Oh, come here. Come here. Yeah, get some. Random question. Now this requires who sent the message in a bottle? Princess Ruto denied it was hers. Might be a really simple explanation, but I don't know it. I don't think it's ever explained. And I also think that I have a little bit of a headache right now, so I'm not thinking straight. I think it might be like a trick by Ganondorf. Because as you know, he's sort of waiting for you to open the door of time for him so that he can slip in and grab the Triforce. I don't think that's it. Oh, this whole not having a shield equipped is really messing with me. Free bombs, 'cause I'm free. Free bombing. You know, probably the simpler explanation is simply that she's a young preteen girl going through like a rebellious phase with her father, and so she would say like, "Oh, I'm trapped," and then as soon as someone comes to save her, "No, of course I didn't write that. I'm just being obnoxious and contrary." But who knows? I recently watched a speedrun of this game, and for whatever reason, the speedrun actually has you kill King Dodongo as an adult, and he is not nearly as scary when you're like 6 feet tall. Nor is he particularly scary when you know, are a 26-year-old and you've played this game dozens and dozens of times. second dungeon down. Kablam. The lava cools inexplicably. Normally I'd get a heart container, but that's not happening. I don't know. You had to glitch somehow in order to get past... in order to get past the door of time to be able to become an adult. I mean, speedrunners just glitch mega hard. All I remember is he was walking up here as an adult and he opened Dodongo's Cavern for the first time and did it. Turns out it's a lot easier when you're an adult. You can just climb up a bunch of things that as a kid you couldn't reach. It already is an incredible story. You might even call it a legend. Said, "Give me the spiritual stone. Only then will I open the cave for you." Yeah, I risk my life for you. Yeah, I like me too. Ooh, sworn brothers, let's do it. No, I want a big ceremony. I will also take this as a token of our friendship. Alright, we got 2 spiritual stones. Let's see if we can get to the top of the mountain. And then we'll see how I'm feeling, because I'm fading fast somehow. Very sleepy today. I love to brush on my skills. Mazel tov. You did great! How about a big Goron hug, brother? Literally the most terrifying thing ever. Literally. Well, let's go climb the fountain. I've got the right shield equipped and everything. What if this will work? Oh, come on, that was totally high enough. Come on. So good at this game, guys. There we go. And a red ruby for our trouble, even though we can only hold 6 rubies. What's our skeletal count? Ooh, we're up to 11. We can get the adult wallet. Okay, speedrun strat, moonwalking. I believe you go faster than the rocks if you do this. Yeah. Deal with it. We made it. We won the Super Bowl. We got hearts. We got badly needed hearts. I wonder if I can make it up this way.